right, so for this one, it says, and this is problem number 14, right? This one says a bicyclist is traveling at an angular speed of 3 radians per second. Angular speed is 3 radians per second. How fast is he traveling in miles per hour if his tires are 25 inches in diameter? So that means the radius is equal to the diameter divided by 2, which is 25, divided by 2, which is 12.5 inches. We need a linear speed that is in miles per hour. So remember that the relationship of the linear speed is equal to the radius times the angular speed, right? So let's plug that in. Well, I've got 3 rads per second times, I wrote it in the backwards order. Let me do it this way. Whoops, no, cancel. Let me just undo that real quick. I don't want anybody to get confused. So the radius is 12.5 inches, and it's just over 1, times 3 radians per second, right? So when you do the math on that, I'm just plugging these in, times 3. I get 37.5. Now, here's the weird thing. Radians is like a measurement. It kind of goes away once we do this conversion. So this is really just 37.5 inches per 1 second. So I've got to convert my length and my time. So which one do you guys want to do first, the length or the time? Let's do the length. So the easiest way to do this is I know that I need inches down here because I want it to cancel. Well, there are 12 inches in 1 foot. And then I need to convert to miles, so I know that there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So what I've done by writing, and you can look this up if you didn't know, but inches cancel out inches, feet cancels out inches, and my answer will be left in miles. Cool. Now, we got to do the same thing with the time, but I'm just going to multiply this out, and then we'll convert it again. So I'm going to get a new answer down here, and so I'm going to say 37.5 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 37.5 miles. And then 1 times 12 times 5,280. Let's do the math on that. 12 times 5,280. So it'll be a big number. 60. What was it? 63. 360. All right. So 63. 360, and it's still seconds, right? So I'm going to say seconds. So now I got to convert the time. Well, I want seconds up here, so I know that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, but I need per hour. So then I'm going to put minutes up here, and I'm going to put 1 hour down here. So 60 minutes in 1 hour. So then when I do the math on that, there's some cancellation that goes on here. Seconds cancels with seconds, minutes cancels with minutes. So my final answer will be miles per hour. But what I got to do on the top is I'm going to say, and I'll do this in parentheses so I can do the whole thing at once, 37.5 times 60 times 60, that's the top of the fraction, right? Divided by 63,360. That's not quite right. Well, somewhere Mr. Adams made a mistake. Did anybody see where I made a mistake? This is saying it's 2.1 3 miles per hour. What did we get? 37.5 inches per second? 37.5. Huh? Yeah, but it was 37.5, right? Well, the solution in my test is wrong then. Or the test review. I copied and pasted this from one of the things. I'll double check it later, so. That's not the first time I found a mistake in the book. I'm curious if they did forgot to convert it to radius, so that would be 75. No, that's wrong too. Huh. Interesting.